So by early October 2014, I knew I needed to come out as a trans guy in order to start my physical transition. I wanted to tell Penn first as I thought that they would be the most accepting. So on October 2nd, I was driving Penn home from softball practice and I decided to tell them that I was trans. I started off by saying that I had something to tell them. Then I brought up a book that I was reading that had a main character who was transgender. I told Penn that I was similar to this main character and that I believed that I was a trans man.
As soon as Alex said he had something to tell me, I knew he was going to come out as trans. I had started to suspect that he was trans when he was reading books about LGBT characters and was attempting to bind his chest. As Alex kept talking, I knew this was the time to tell him that I too thought I was transgender, and so I did.
And after that, we arrived home where we continued to talk for hours.
At the time I had come out to Alex, I was going to a private Christian school where I took one in-person class. I wanted to come out right away, but I was told to wait until the next school year. The day that I was to come out, the vice principal was there to talk to my class. But from the way my classmates were acting to some of their parents being at the school, I had gathered that everyone already knew what was going on. The next week when I came to class, I found that my teacher and almost all my classmates were fine with me, except for one girl who seemed to go out of her way to disrespect me.
I remember when I decided to come out at school. I was sitting in the gym watching an intramural game when I realized I had to come out. I needed to come out because I was mentally hurting every day from my body. I hoped socially transitioning would alleviate some of my dysphoria. I came out to my parents first, then I emailed my teachers telling them that I was trans. The coming out process was a little rough as I was the first trans person to come out at Fox. However, the school staff handled my coming out very well, making sure it was done properly and respectfully. They also made sure that I felt safe, which I was very grateful for. After I came out to my peers, I was met with support.
So after I came out, I started looking for a name, and for about a year and a half, I was almost constantly looking for a name, never finding the one I like. But finally, I stumbled across Penn, and I liked it.
To me, I feel didn't take me that long to find a name, because I was just searching for websites, and I saw the name Alexander, and it just fit really well with me. I liked the gender neutral Alex, and I also liked that it could be made longer to Alexander, very masculine. It took me some time to accept that I was trans because our family was very religious at the time. I slowly accepted my trans identity, but not fully until I learned about testosterone from a trans YouTuber who had reached 5 years on T.
Even before I had come out to Alex, I was sure of my identity. I was confident that I was male and had the wrong body, but eventually I started to have doubts. I didn't feel fully male, and I didn't feel comfortable being perceived as one. That's when I discovered I was non-binary. It's been so cool to have another sibling who is trans, help me out and come with me to appointments and just support me and talk with me. I don't know what I would have done without my brother.
You know, when we first came out together, I was kind of worried that if we both came out, that I'd be blamed for causing you to be trans. Yeah, for causing you to be trans, but it's actually also really cool because I know that you're gonna be there I knew you're gonna be there for when I had top surgery, and I knew you're gonna be there for a lot of my transition points. I knew that I could also help you out, and I also I now know what it's like to have top surgery, so I can share that information with you.
Yeah, we've just formed such a great bond, and we were close before, but now we can tell each other everything.
Yeah.